In day-to-day life, even if we want to stay close to I and don't want anything, or have curtailed our own needs, the needs, expectations from those around us are still huge, clients, bosses, etc. And those needs keep pushing me away from the I and fully engaged in to this not completely real world, in inverted commas, for at least 5 days a week. What can I do about it?
That is, whatever you may be doing, whatever pressures there may be from outside, there is never a moment when you do not exist and when you are not aware of your existence. So even in the midst of all these activities that life demands of us, we can hold on to our own being if we have the liking to do so. This is where the practice comes in. It seems that when we're engaged in activity, we get distracted, we forget about ourselves. It's only by practice that we can learn to hold on to our being, even in the midst of all these activities. Because our being is always clearly shining as I am. There's never a moment when we're not aware of our being, but we overlook it because of the reality we give to all these external activities and the demands that are made on us. But we can do all those activities perfectly well while holding on to ourselves, because whatever actions we need to do, that is, action, there are three instruments of action: mind, speech, and body. There are two forces driving these actions. One is our own will. That is, under the sway of vasanas, we think certain thoughts, say certain words, and do certain actions. So most of the actions we do are under the sway of our vasanas. But there are certain actions that we have to do in order for our destiny to unfold. So those actions that are necessary for us to do in order for our destiny to unfold, as Bhagavan says in the first sentence of the note that he wrote for his mother, in accordance with our prarabdha, he who is for that, being there, meaning being in the heart of each one of us, will make us act. So Bhagavan, God, will make us do whatever actions of mind, speech, and body are required in order for our prarabdha to unfold. So we don't actually have to concern ourselves with action. If we hold on to our own being, our mind, speech, and body will be made to do whatever they're meant to do. So it's all a matter of how deep we go in the practice. At first, it seems that when demands are made on us, when we're doing other things, but we forget about ourselves. It'll naturally be like that at first. But the deeper we go in this practice, the more we will learn to hold on to our being, even in the midst of all these outward activity and outward demands made upon us. And then we will find those demands are not made upon us. They're made upon our mind, speech, and body. Let the mind, speech, and body do whatever they're meant to do in accordance with destiny. Our only duty is to hold on to our own being. So by holding on to our being, we are surrendering our mind, speech, and body to God. Let him make them do whatever they're meant to do. So we can slowly, by practice, we can slowly learn to detach ourselves from the body, speech, and mind that are doing whatever actions they have to do in accordance with destiny, whatever action they're made to do by Bhagavan in accordance with the destiny, and we remain resting in our own being. But that requires practice. It's not, this doesn't come to any of us without, we have to earn this. We have to earn it by patient and persistent practice. So whatever we may be doing, we should try as much as possible to attend to ourselves. It may seem easier sometimes when we are free of external demands and when we're not engaged in external activities. At first, that will seem easier. But the more we practice it, the more we will find that even in the midst of activities, even in the midst of all the external demands, we can be holding on to our own being. Because whatever we may be experiencing, who is experiencing it? I am. So the I am is always shining. We cannot experience anything without, first and foremost, the first experience, the foundation of all experiences is this fundamental awareness, I am. So that is what we need to hold on to. Let the activities happen as they're meant to happen. It's no concern of ours. The more we attend to ourselves, the more we will find that the actions of body, speech, and mind go on automatically, because Bhagavan is making them do whatever they're meant to do. So the more we hold on to our being, the less we rise as ego to do anything according to our own volition, our own under the sway of our vasanas. We act less and less under the sway of our vasanas. But still, whatever has to be done will be made to do. Mind, speech, and body will be made to do it. I hope that's a clear answer.